Hello, we're at Athens day 2, my hotel room. We are gonna go explore, yay! Let's see what's out there. Sitting at the base of Acropolis Hill sits a variety of historical relics from the past. Each of these has their own story and has lived through a multi-purpose history. While Greeks believed in democracy and honoring the gods, Romans were more into Orthodox religion, and the Ottomans were more into mosques. Throughout the last 25 centuries, each of these establishments we'll see today have seen it all, and now we just appreciate it. This is Hadrian's library. Hadrian was a Roman emperor, and during his rule, he rebuilt the Parthenon in Greece, Temple of Venice in Rome, and also a bunch of stuff in Egypt and Britain. For example, in Britain, you are able to hike over 100 kilometers of standing Hadrian's Wall in the northern part of the country. Hadrian felt like this nicely separated the northern barbarians from the great Roman Empire and would achieve peace and unification in his domain. It didn't quite work out that way. Hadrian's library was one of the new buildings that Hadrian put up in Athens. This was a place for them to store their rolls of papyrus, aka books. Small rooms, like the one seen here, were established along the structure of the long building to roll out these huge scrolls and, well, read. Much of the library, as you can see today, isn't standing, as it was heavily damaged in the 3rd century by the Hadrian invasion. From the 5th to 12th century, this was repaired and used as a site for a variety of religious establishments, as previously discussed. Born in what is now known as Seville, Spain, Hadrian was the Roman emperor for 21 years, from 117 to 138 AD. After his nomination to being emperor, he murdered the only 4 people in the Senate who didn't approve of his mandate. While that was a bit of a dick move, the karma repaid him back for infertile sperm. He heavily believed in investing in infrastructure and building defensible borders around the vast Roman Empire. And turtles, like the ones see here, were all over the floor in the temple, eating everything from grass to getting high on poppies. Mosaics in the area have been preserved, and here we can see some of the original floor that existed over 1,000 years ago. Also attributed to Hadrian was him finishing the Temple of Olympus Zeus, or Zeus Olympus. This temple had begun construction over 600 years prior to Hadrian's rule. Built in the shadow of the Parthenon, at its peak there were over 104 super tall columns standing here. This was by far the largest temple in Athens. Sadly though, when the Roman Empire fell in the 3rd century AD, so did this temple, and it was never rebuilt. Only 16 of the original columns remain standing. In modern day, this site is used for Greek pagans to honor Zeus and other ancient Greek gods of the past. I've seen a lot of old columns throughout my time here in Athens, and I can hands down say this temple has the tallest ones around. What a baller sight. Oops, I lied. Only 15 of the original columns remain standing. Here we can see one recently fallen and appreciate its grandeur and construction from afar.